Hi friends, my name is JL and I am a Norwex consultant in Kansas, and I am coming to you tonight from the outside of my home because this is often where I have to go to escape and get some peace and quiet. And I am going to talk to you tonight about how to use the body cloths with your children. Now, if you don't have children or your children are grown, hopefully these tips that I'm sharing with you will still be applicable, so don't tune out just yet. Remember, I have a question at the end of this video and you'll be entered in the drawing for tonight if you hang on and answer that question in the comments. So just a few tips on using the body cloth with your children. My kids are ages 7, 4.5, 3, and 2, and we've been using the body cloths with our kids with just water since my son was 2. That was the time that I started as a Norwex consultant, and so we ditched all of the baby soaps, all of the baby lotions, and we've just been using the body cloth with water with our kiddos. Now there's several things that I love about the body cloths with my kids. One is that when you travel, you are taking the body cloth. I take a few for my family to share, and it just makes traveling so much easier. My kids have never really battled dry skin, eczema, any sort of skin issues or rashes, and honestly I think it's because for their entire lives I have just been using water and the body cloth on their skin, and it's been super gentle and there's been no irritants to cause those reactions in their skin, and so I love the body cloths for that reason. And then of course the cost savings of not having to use body washes, lotions, things like that has saved our family a ton of money. And a couple fun tricks and tips that you can use with your body cloth with your kids. If you have children, you know that bath time is just kind of this like awful, horrendous chore, especially on days that you've been super busy, and there are like non-negotiables, right? Like if you've been at the pool swimming in chlorine, you have sunscreen on your kids, maybe you've been at the ball field and they're super dirty and dusty, and maybe they have some bug spray on them, so it's inevitable that they're going to need a bath, right? Well, not necessarily, because the body cloth with water, you can basically give them a sponge bath without having to dip them in the tub. And so think about how quickly you can get through that bath time process without ever having to throw them in the tub. When my girls get in the tub, they want all of their toys, they want their body cloths, they want their cups, and it is just this drawn out process. And so if I'm feeling really lazy or it's 10 o'clock at night and I just want my kids to be in bed, I'll just pull out the body cloth and give them a quick wipe down with the cloth, and I don't ever have to throw them in the tub. Cradle cap. I had a couple of our children had cradle cap when they were babies, and I used the body cloth and water on their cradle cap, and sometimes just a little bit of coconut oil, but we didn't battle any of the lotions and the creams that can be really expensive, and then you use it a couple times and you find out, oh, this actually doesn't work, and I just spent $8 on this bottle of lotion or skin cream, and again, we just use the body cloth with water for that. There is a friend of mine whose daughter, who I think is 4 now, broke her arm at the beginning of the summer. And when you have a broken bone, especially with children, it's just a fight to give them a bath or a shower, and there's so many restrictions and limitations. Enter the body cloth with water. You can basically just wipe them down, and you don't have to, battle the no bath, no shower smell. If you have a child who happens to get a broken arm, broken leg, anything like that. So body cloth to the rescue in the event that that were to happen. If you have a teenager who is battling acne, I've been a consultant for 5 years, and over the course of those 5 years, lots of testimonies from customers who have basically been at the end of their rope and they have not found a single thing to help their teenager with acne. And they said, you know what, why not? We've tried everything else. Let's try body cloth and water, and guess what? It worked. And so lots of great testimonies with that. So if you have a teenager who is battling acne, try the body cloth on their face. it doesn't have the irritants, the chemicals that can react with your skin, and it just might be that thing that cures their acne once and for all. So definitely try it. I just want to share a little bit of a testimony that's a little bit unrelated to kids, but related to my big kid, who is my husband. And when I first signed up with Norwex, I had told my husband about these body cloths and that you could use them with just water on your body. And he said there is no way that I can use a body cloth with water for a week and not smell. So he took a self-imposed body cloth challenge, and by the end of that week, he did not smell. Now, the body cloths are not a replacement for deodorant, so if you still use deodorant, keep on using deodorant. But I just think of all of the money that my family is saving with my husband, myself, and my kids all using the body cloth with water, and no soaps, no facial cleansers, no body washes. It's just incredible the cost savings that we've experienced. And then the fact that we are keeping all of those toxic chemicals that are found in a lot of the body washes and soaps and cleansers we use, we are keeping those off of our body. We're just using water, which is great for us, as we know. So my question for tonight, and again, I'm trying to keep it relevant for those of you who don't have kids or don't have kids in your home, but I want you to consider what products you have in your home that could be replaced by using the body cloths. So think of what's in your bathroom cabinets, think about what's in your shower, and then post in the comments at least one. And I think I'm going to challenge you guys to think of 3. So minimum of 1, and try to get to 3 products that you could give up and stop purchasing if the body cloth with water worked for you. If you take this challenge and you decide, you know what, I can do this forever. Not just for 1 week, but I can get rid of the cleansers and the body washes and the soaps forever, and I can use just the body cloth and water. Post those products in the comments, and then I want you to think how much money you could be saving by doing that. And you don't have to post that. I don't need to know how much you're spending a month, but was an eye-opening experience for me, and I think it will be for you. So post that in the comments, and then you'll be entered in the drawing for a great Norwex product. So thanks for listening, ladies.